Hello guys, Joe with Smokin Joe's Spit Barbecue. Today we're going to be making some competition style ribs and some Texas style ribs, so stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome back. So as I mentioned, we're going to be making ribs two different ways. Competition style ribs, you know, I find myself making those type of ribs anytime we have friends or family over, and it's just a really good rib. But I just got done cooking some briskets for a catering party that I had to do, and it reminds me that I haven't cooked some Texas style ribs in a very, very long time. So I do have my competition style ribs already ready to go. I use the garlic jalapeno seasoning, some nutty pecan from Victory Lane Barbecue, and then I top these ribs off with some cherry rub. And that's what I use for in competitions. Top secret information there. I'm giving it to you guys. So I know that's going to be good. So let me show you how I make my Texas style rub. I've got 1.5 cups of pepper and 1/2 cup of salt, kosher salt, in this shaker, okay? And at that point, I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of granulated garlic. Don't use the powdered garlic. I think that this has a little bit more texture and gives you a little bit better tasting rib. And then 1 tablespoon of paprika. Good smoky flavor. This is gonna give you a nice little red color as well. And that's it, guys. That's all that's in my Texas style rub. Give it a good shake. Guys, I'm going to shake this up, make sure it's completely shaken, and we'll be right back, so stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome back. So I've got my rub shaken. I rolled it, guys. I shook it. I even dumped it into another bottle and dumped it back into this one. Make sure all the ingredients are really mixed up in there. So for the ribs, I'm going to use a little bit of olive oil just as a binder. Okay, because I want these ribs to really stick to it. I did remove the membrane, but on these I actually left the skirt on. The skirt is this piece that a lot of people like to take off. So just a little bit of oil. As you can see here, guys, I've got some rib tips that I'm also going to smoke up using the Texas rub. I don't throw these away, guys, when I'm making ribs. I save them. When I've got a bunch like this, I just save them in my freezer and take them out, and it makes a really good finger food. So as far as the rub, guys, just apply a good healthy coating, as you can see here. And the Texas rub does have a lot of pepper, okay guys? And I will not be saucing these until the very end. Just like this. I'm gonna go ahead and rub this side. Give it a nice coating. Just like that. Guys, I know it looks like a lot of pepper, but trust me, these bad boys are going to be tasty. So I'm going to rub the rib tips down, guys, and I'll see you guys outside. Stay tuned. Alright guys, we're outside, and as you can see, I'm using my El Rey smoker, aka Veronica, and I've got the ribs kind of centered in my smoker there. And I think a lot of you guys were asking, how many ribs can you fit in this thing? If I had to guess, probably 20 racks. So I'm gonna let these go for 2 hours, and I will be spritzing the Texas style ribs with apple cider vinegar mixed with 50% water. The competition style ribs, I'm gonna use plain water to spritz those. I don't want any vinegar taste on my competition style ribs. And then you can see the rib tips there in the back. Those I'm just going to let them go, guys. I'm going to pay attention to them, but I'm just going to let them cook. Spritz them once in a while. I may not even wrap those, but the Texas style ribs I will. So we will see you guys in about 2 hours, so stay tuned, guys. Alright guys, it's been 1 hour and 45 minutes, so it's almost time to wrap the ribs. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to make my Texas style sauce. I've got 1/2 cup of orange juice, just in a saucepan like that. Got 1/2 tablespoon of cayenne pepper, 1/3 of a cup of your favorite barbecue sauce. This is the Victory Lane regular barbecue sauce. And then to that, we're going to add a splash of honey, probably 2 tablespoons of honey, and then 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Just like that. and half a stick of butter. So we're going to let this simmer a little bit, not come to a heavy boil because it's got a lot of sugar. We just want all the ingredients to kind of melt together. And in my Texas style ribs, I'm going to use half of this sauce. It's kind of a sauce and a glaze mix, but it's again a very light sauce, not a heavy barbecue sauce. That's why we only used 1/3 of a cup. And then on my competition style ribs, I'm going to use some of the Victory Lane butter bath. So I'm going to let this come together, guys, and I'll see you guys outside. Stay tuned. Alright guys, we're outside, and these are the Texas style ribs, and I'm just going to add a little bit of sauce that I made, just a little bit, guys, on top of the ribs, not a whole lot. Okay, just like that, just enough to cover the entire rib. You can see it's got a really nice glazy color to it. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap these, and then on my competition style ribs, this is what I'm going to wrap with the Victory Lane butter bath. I was out of apple juice, or I'm sorry, pineapple juice, so I used orange juice with the butter bath. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap these up, put them in the smoker, meat side down, and we'll be back in about an hour. So stay tuned, guys. Just a quick drive-by, show you the nice colors. So stay tuned, guys. Alright guys, we are back, and the ribs have been pulled out of the foil. I went ahead and sauced the ribs already. The one on the left over here has my competition rib sauce on it, and the one on the right, that's my homemade Texas sauce that I just drizzled on top of the rack. So I'm going to let the sauces set probably for 10 minutes in the smoke, and we'll see you guys inside, so stay tuned. Alright guys, we're back, and again the ribs were sitting outside of the foil for about 15 minutes just to let the sauce set, and both of these ribs smell amazing, guys. This is the first time that I've actually cooked ribs like this using oak in my El Rey. I usually cook these on my Gateway drum, and I am impressed. They smell amazing, they look amazing. These Texas ribs look to die for. They're nice and juicy. The competition ribs, you guys have seen me do this several times. In fact, I'll leave a link up top so you guys can see that, how I cook these competition ribs inside a Gateway drum. But first impressions, guys, both of them look really, really good. They smell good. The peppery texture on the Texas style ribs, these things are really moist. So I'm going to slice a couple of these guys and back the camera up and give this a taste test, so stay tuned. Alright guys, my favorite part of the video, the cooking videos, is to taste the food. And look at this beautiful competition style rib. Guys, I've done really well on a couple of competitions, and it's because of the rub and the sauce that I use, but it's dripping juice. These things are beautiful, guys. Look at this. You can't ask for a better competition style rib than this. Good smoke ring, real nice and juicy, nice and tender. So we're going to give this a taste. So here we go. Cheers. Nice little bite through. That flavor, amazing. Really, really good. This Texas style rib, same thing, nice and juicy. Not as juicy as the competition style ribs, and I think it's because it might be because of that butter bath. But they still look really amazing. They look juicy on the outside, real peppery. So let's give this a try here. Wow. That's good, guys. Wow. This one is my favorite. I love the competition style ribs. They're really tasty, but being from Texas, guys, nothing beats a good Texas style rib. So give this a shot. The ingredients are simple, guys. Pepper, salt, granulated garlic, and some paprika. Make your own sauce. You guys saw me make the sauce. Gave you guys a lot of secrets. I'm not giving you the secret to this sauce yet because I might bottle this one day. But these Texas ribs are the bomb, guys. Give them a shot. Thanks for watching. Ask any questions. Give me a thumbs up. Until next time, Joe, Smokin Joe's Spit Barbecue. See you guys.